Hi, this is Chris Hester from the Talking Nerds, and this is Star Wars Saturday, Episode 5. The new side trilogy that Star Wars The Last Jedi writer-director Rian Johnson is slated to make is apparently underway. Johnson and his producing partner, Ram Bergman, recently admitted that the work on the new trilogy has indeed started. "We've started. Slowly, but we've started," Bergman said. "Hopefully soon we're going to get busier." Following Bergman, Johnson added on the new trilogy, "I'm really excited to dive into that and really get to work on it and figure out what it's going to be." There obviously are still no details regarding the story or casting, and it's clear that Johnson and Bergman are in the very, very early stages of pre-production, but it's still quite cool to hear the work has begun. This new trilogy by Johnson joins a burgeoning slate of Star Wars side projects that now includes a new series of films written and produced by HBO's Game of Thrones creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, as well as a new live-action series written and produced by Iron Man director Jon Favreau, as the franchise continues to expand beyond the original trilogy. The former directors of Solo, A Star Wars Story, have shared how they will be credited on the film they left over creative differences after shooting for several months. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who were first announced as the directors of the young Han Solo film, now titled Solo, A Star Wars Story, spoke at the GLAS Animation Festival in Berkeley yesterday and revealed what many have been wondering since they left the project back in June of last year. Chris Miller told the audience, "We were really proud of the many contributions we made to that film. In light of the creative differences, we elected to take an executive producer credit. Some of what Lord and Miller shot will wind up in the finished film. However, how much will likely never be revealed." Solo, A Star Wars Story hits theaters on May 27th. Disney Music announced today that May 4th, also known as Star Wars Day, will see the re-release of John Williams' original 6 Star Wars soundtracks on CD, all remastered, complete with new artwork and a collectible mini poster. This includes A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith, which feature some of Williams' most memorable compositions, including the Star Wars main theme, Imperial March, and Duel of the Fates. The soundtracks were reconstructed from new high-resolution transfers supervised by Sean Murphy and Skywalker Sound and are available for pre-order now at the links in the description below. The official Star Wars site, StarWars.com, has released the first excerpt from Timothy Zahn's Thrawn, Alliances, the forthcoming novel offering a joint endeavor between the Grand Admiral and Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader. While that alone is an exciting prospect for Star Wars fans, the excerpt also offers an interesting canon connection which opens many interesting possibilities. I will keep the spoilers out of this video, but if you jump down in the description below, you can read the full excerpt for yourself. In comic news, in the latest issue of Star Wars, the Rebels are dealing with the aftermath of events we have yet to see unfold. Leia Organa is preparing to lead a daring rescue mission to help show the Mon Calamari the Rebel Alliance is worthy of their merchant fleet. But first, she has to sell her plan to some familiar faces in the Rebel hierarchy. Star Wars issue number 45 is available now wherever comics are sold. And that's all for this week's Star Wars Saturday. We'll see you next week for more news on anything and everything Star Wars. If you like what you've seen today, please hit the subscribe button. You can follow us on Twitter, like and follow us on Facebook, and you've been watching The Talking Nerds.